what age did you discover that by mixing sweetened condensed milk, cornstarch, and butter, you can make a delicious cookie that melts in your mouth? Here I have about 1 3/4 cups of cornstarch and 1 1/3 cups of thick, creamy, sweetened condensed milk. Let's put everything into this large bowl, because I'm going to make a very special recipe. A delicious recipe I love preparing with care. We'll also add 1 tablespoon of butter, which will give it an even smoother flavor. Now we mix everything very well patiently until the mixture is smooth and uniform, because that's how we'll get a dough with the perfect texture for our cookies. It's a recipe with just a few ingredients, but with a result that surprises with its flavor and texture. I've already mixed it very well. If you notice it's still too sticky, you can add a little more cornstarch and keep checking the texture. At this point, I'm going to use clean hands to mix better. And feel the consistency. Everything is well blended now. Now I'm going to take the dough to the work surface and roll it out with a rolling pin. The dough is now well rolled out, with an even thickness so the cookies bake evenly. Using a knife, cut strips of equal width, keeping a nice even shape. Keep cutting carefully, because besides being tasty, these cookies also look very pretty. This recipe is a tradition in my home and always brings joy to anyone who tries it. It's so easy to make that it's worth repeating many times. Now cut the strips into small cubes, just like I'm showing here, which will be the perfect size to bake evenly and look nicely presented. Keep cutting until you reach the other end, making sure to keep the pieces uniform. Then, take each little piece in your hands and begin gently shaping it. Shape them delicately, like I'm showing you, so they have a nice homemade look. I'll repeat this process with all the remaining dough. I've now finished shaping all of them, one by one, with great care. Now let's place them on a baking sheet, leaving space between them. Arrange them neatly, so they look as nice as they taste. I've already placed 3, 4, 5 pieces here very carefully. I always leave space between them, so they don't stick together and bake evenly. Now, using a fork, gently press the top of each one, like this. Do this little detail on all of them, because it also helps them cook better. I've already pressed the last one, and they're ready to go into the oven. Now we place them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. I just took the cookies out of the oven, and the aroma is amazing. Look how beautiful they turned out. Golden on the outside and soft on the inside. I'm going to carefully place them in this bowl to serve. You can also store them in an airtight glass jar to keep them fresh. They're perfect to enjoy with a cup of coffee in the morning or some tea in the afternoon. After baking them, just serve and share with those you love most.